Alright, yeah, we're just gonna do this. Ah. Yeah, we're just gonna do this really quickly. I just want a nice, quick, short stream to just go over this real fast. I am doing this stream out of special occasion rather than this being more of a plan. I kind of wanted to do this, in order to commemorate, something. And, someone asked me, oh, hey, you should play Minecraft. And I'm like, okay. And so, you know, this is for them. They're getting Minecraft horse. So what I'm going to be doing is, I don't actually know what I'm going to be doing. We're going to be finding it out as we go along. This is just going to be a very impromptu. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing. Maybe I build a horse. Maybe I play Clash Royale. Maybe I run myself over with a motor vehicle. Maybe I poop. Maybe I balls. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to... You know what? I should build a massive army of horses. We'll name this Horse. Do I want it to be a flat world? Yes, I think I want to make it a flat world. We can have it on hard. It's fine. We'll do super flat. Cool. Create new world. And I think this is the part where I'm going to build a giant... I'm going to move my mic over to where more of my mouth is. And what I think I want to do is I want to make a giant... Oh! One moment. I actually have to pause this real fast. So let me pause this real fast because I have to give someone something. Alright, someone needed something really fast. But I got me a Dr. Pepper from the fridge. So who really won in the end? The answer was me. I always win. I can't remember the last time I lost something. My keys? Threw it in the garbage dumpster. Okay, that should be everything. Now, I have all the time to dedicate to horse at the moment, so... Yeah, I don't remember the last time I ever lost. You know, video games, I technically don't lose, because in the end, I win in real life, because, I eat lead paint. And there's a horse right here. So first thing, I don't know exactly what I want to do with the horses. I know I want to spawn horses. That's a funny looking horse spawn egg. These are really funny looking spawn eggs. But no, I'd go back and... Why is there a snout on the egg? We do egg. Oh, they changed the spawn. Oh my god, the noses on the spawn eggs look so stupid. These look so stupid. Oh, I never expected the noses on the spawn eggs to look so silly. And the ears too on the egg. It's like they might as well have put the eyes there at this point. I don't... It's just like when you walk into like an old lady's house and it's like a house of horrors and you're like, oh my dear god. That's it. This is insanity. Wow. These are just... They need eyeballs. You can't just have them have ears and a nose and no eyeballs. This is terrifying. I'm gonna be honest. It's funny, but it's also like looking through a couple of these. Some of these are also just actually terrifying. I'm gonna be honest. Hello there, kitty cat. I'm wondering exactly, because I thought I was like, I do want a massive army of Hompses. Yeah. But what exactly to create? I think maybe a pedestal, because the horse is always on top. Oh, and a perfect, we'll do an oak wood log. We'll burn this person's farm to the ground to create this centerpiece. Don't worry, citizen. You will be compensated at 5 cents and only 5 cents. I think have the base be kind of like a pyramid. Get out of here. Glad he learned his place. We'll build this up to where I can make a... I could do a Trojan horse, actually. I think that would be quite fun, but... This is more about legacy at the moment. That's what they say. That's what they say legacy's about. Loud burp sound. Then, what do I want after? I think... dark wood, so we can have a little bit more contrast. I think... then a split in the middle. So you can almost, like, walk through it. I think, how else would you want to do a pedestal? I think... switch the wood type at this point. I think once you get to this level. Okay, we'll do a cover of this wood. No, at this point, I might as well just building an actual horse at this point. Now that I'm looking at this, I might as well just... It's a horse now. I'm building a horse. I'm just building a horse. I was gonna think of like doing like some cool monument or something. This is just a horse at this point. Get some quartz in here though. We'll change the outside of it though. We'll make it more defined, have it be a little bit more regal. I think we'll add some cherry wood. Yes. I think yes, I like the cherry wood. It makes it look, the horse look way more regal. Yeah. So the question is, how am I going to make a giant army? If I'm making a Trojan horse, I need to make a giant horse army. Can I give horses AK-47s? Now, that's a very important question. Now, the government would tell you you can't give AK-47s to horses, but I severely disagree. Why? Because if I give a horse opposable thumbs after doing lab experiments, then they can then hold AK-47s. Yes, you see exactly, and then you get it. Alright, and then we'll do black for the... Well, I guess the hoof doesn't actually need to be black, but I think this, Nah, it makes it look... Let me go to my, example here. Hello there, humps. Tell me, what color are your feet? I don't know, like, it's like a light purple. It's like a not poop brown. I guess strip junglewood is probably the closest I can get to actually building a hump's hoof. That will be the hoof. Beautiful, beautiful. So we have the hump's hoof. Alright, what else does the humps have? Alright. Humpses are big and chunky. Like, oh lord, he coming right there. I probably could make the legs longer, though. This is a rather small humps. In fact, this doesn't really show the imperial might that the horse has on the world. Well, you know, for the longest time, in history, like, the cavalry was, like, one of the strongest units you could have. Not just in video games, but in real life as well. But then we figured out this thing called the machine gun. And, suddenly there were no more horses in combat after that. You can't really run someone down that shoots about, like, what is it, several hundred bullets in, like, a minute. Or it's like, it's like, that's like World War I, actually. Pew, pew, pew! We won't make this the chonkiest horse, but we'll add in some spots. Let's add in some, like, let's have them, wait, let's get some black. I wish there was, like, a black wood. That would match a little bit better. I like them big. I like them chunky. Chunky. I like them round. Or something. Okay, I'm realizing I can't build them too large or else they're gonna look like, what is it? A giant thing of meatloaf. Now that I'm looking back at this, this kind of looks like... If I build that up too high, like, oh lord, they are coming, but they basically are going to be a meatloaf at that point, so they'll look a little weird. All right, let's see how well this horse matches to this horse. All right, the horse is also a lot wider. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky, chunky. Such wise words of wisdom. I mean, like, that's close enough, right? I think that's close enough. What if I build it a block higher? Does it still look very chonky? It might look very, like, very chonky, but it's not, like, wide enough for, like, the chonk, you know? It's like the proportion will be off. That's what I was trying to say, is the proportion would be off. Okay, yeah, they look like a standing meatloaf with another layer on them. Alright. Now the question is, how am I gonna build the head of the humps? That's a wonderful question. I still remember time, set, day. Shit. Times... Oh, slash... Time, set... Set... Time... 0. Time... Set... Day. Okay, yeah, I remember how to do all the Minecraft stuff. Alright, cool. So I need to add a head onto my humps. Well, actually, I just realized all the proportions are gonna be off now that I'm thinking of it because I needed to build the humps wider. You see, you're such a perfect being, you understand? Here, have siblings now. You all have to share food now. And now you live in an overcrowded space. You're gonna have to pay rent every month, and food is gonna be through the roof. Your children are gonna work in the mines and the factories. Alright, bye! Man, what a lovely family. I really hope they don't get some form of, like, debilitating disease and crippling debt over their lifespan. That's I have an idea for later. Let's just say they call me the, what is it? The, no APR down on the first year that you buy a car. And so I'm gonna make a lot of money if you don't pay off the car. In the first year. That's the whole thing with the car. If you don't pay off the car in the first year, when they do the 0 APR thing, pew! Oh, you don't want to be the second. You don't want to be there for the second year, I tell you what. Bamboo. Let's have a yellow tail. Let's have this be fun. I hate how that looks. You know what? We're not going to have a yellow tail. You know what? Let's be fantastical. Let's make it a pink tail. You know, I actually think that's perfect, even though it's like I probably... Yeah, I might want to interchange some of the color. That makes it look a little too wide. Yeah, that looks like a fun horsetail. Now, the thing is, does this horse match? No. But screw you, I can have whatever kind of horse that I want here. The world is my oyster, and you just happen to be a part of it. What if I do this so now it has a bit of symmetry? You get out of my house and... You know what? Where's my machine? I don't have a mod that... Oh, I have a... Hello, friend. Hello, child. Hello, children. Man, I wish it made a very loud bonking sound. Bonk. Bonk. Hello, child. Boop. Hello. Boop. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out. Get out. Get out. You're ruining this moment. All of you. You too. You're ruining this moment too. Get back here. How dare you ruin this moment with the humps? You can't run away from me. All right, problem solved. All right, now I feel better now. I was thinking, what if we make this, Ooh. I feel like it loses a bit of the style with, by having it be symmetrical. I think I like the style earlier where it was kind of like... The tail's a little bit thicker. I can't really have it be too thick on this one, actually. Yeah, the tail can't be too thick on this. And what do I want the head of the humps to be? Where's the... Alright, and then we get the Hamps's head. So we're gonna need to make it a little bit... So we're gonna have it be like a Hydra in a way. Yeah. So now we'll just build that up right here. I mean, this doesn't exactly look what a Hamps's head really looks like, but I mean, I think this is close enough. Alright, it needs a couple more layers, actually. What I think we need is, no. Don't do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna be honest. I think I improved upon the design of the horse here. Look at that beauty. Wow. They have a nice base plate. They have lovely legs and a body, a pink unicorn tail, and a giant array of heads to make them basically into the horse Hydra. Oh, and I forgot the unicorn horn, so I need some quartz. So we're gonna need a couple of these, and we'll make a giant unicorn horn. So we'll put it on. Well, that's what I thought. You weren't gonna have it be put on there. I was like, something bad was gonna happen to you. So then we build the giant unicorn horn. I can't have it like that because a unicorn horn is supposed to look. Yeah, now there's a unicorn horn on them. Yeah, now, okay, now that's more of a unicorn horn. Oh, that's a beautiful... Now, isn't that just the best horse you've ever seen? This is a great Minecraft horse. In fact, like, look, let's... I don't need to get a horse. Like, let's look at the comparison right here. Look at you. So look at that head right there, and look at that neck. Now, that's a great, strong neck right there. Look at that. That is very, very strong there. Now, look at that. Those facial features. Oh, they need ears. Can't forget the ears. Alright, we have the ears. We gotta place them the other way. Alright, so we have ears. Look at that. Now that's beautiful. Okay, let's look at this specimen. Oh, they have a mane. They have hair on the back of their head. Alright, what hair do I want the humps to have here, actually? What hair should the humps add? Honestly, let's go with shroom lights. It doesn't. Okay, that doesn't really fit. Okay, that doesn't really fit. I need something else. What if I make it creeper heads? Oh, look at that hair that they have. Okay, the spacing on creeper heads is actually extremely awkward for this horse. Alright. Gotta do time set. / time. Space set. Day. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. What a beautiful looking horse. Okay, yeah, I need to get the hair on the horse. Yeah. Wait, they need a wider nose, actually, because what is it? I don't have a snout. I don't have a snout. I gotta make the snout. Alright, we gotta make that wider. Gotta have a very large snout. Gonna make a very, very large snout. Okay. Yeah, what a wonderful colorful horse. Okay, we have the unicorn horn. All right, what else do you got? Look up for me for 1 second, please. Thank you. All right, so we have long snout, a neck. All right, I need you to stand still for... Stop moving. You know, I gotta take out my anger on something. Hello there, small child. All right, anger satisfied. Okay. I have the tail. So, tail check. Okay. I need the hair on the back of the head. So, I could have it match the unicorn tail. You know what? I think I'll have it match the unicorn tail, actually. So, I'm going to need more pink. Well, the thing is, it looks a little bit weird with the dragon heads. Yeah, you see, like, you can see the spacing between them. It doesn't, like, smash up right against the dragon heads. Like, I can get away with this because, like, what is it? Like, that lines up properly. And, you know, those are just dragon heads. But I can't get away with the hair because if you look that way, you can just... Idea. Alright, this is already a terrible idea. Did I remove one I didn't want to remove? Yeah. Oh, you're not gonna see that one, actually. I'm gonna put the hair in here. So now it looks... Yes, there... Oh, no. It does... You can see through it. That's the problem, is you can see through it. It's a horrible mane if you can see through, like, your head, right? If I can see through your head, that's horrible. Alright. Tell me your secrets, buddy. Alright. Yeah, you see, it does, like, you can't see through their head and see their mane, right? You can just see the mane on the back of their head. Hello there, small child. Destroyed. Alright, I'm gonna need... We're gonna have to do a little bit of what is it? Have you ever done plastic surgery on a horse? No. But I'm a fan of science. Might have removed too much of the original face. But it's a good thing we can fill it with plastic. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get... Alright, we're just gonna have to deconstruct the mane here, actually. We're gonna have to rebuild this from the ground up here. No, other way. Place... No, I want you to... Alright. We're gonna have to... Okay. Alright. We don't have to do any more... If I was a doctor, I would probably go to jail for about 50 years. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Because you can see through the mane. Alright. Place down the... No, place down the goddamn dragon head. Oh, wait, I could have just done a simpler solution. I am so smart. I'm so smart. I am so smart. Alright. We're gonna fill in your head... Okay, I broke that side too. We're gonna fill in your head with black concrete. Yes, yes, okay. Alright, we have a pink mane, and then fill this... Oh my dear lord. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, I'm gonna place down all these stupid dragon heads one more time. Alright. Oh my god. You know, here's the thing. If dragons were horses, I couldn't run them over with, like, motor vehicles. The next dragon I see, I'm gonna get my F-150 Ford motor vehicle and be like, here's what it's like to drive a Ford. It's like you're driving over dragons. And then I crash my Ford F-150 into a dragon, and then it blows up because the gasoline gets ignited by the dragon fire, and we all die in a glorious blaze of fire. God, I hate the Antichrist. Wait, no, I can't really fake it. I run into the same problem where you can see... You see, I run into the same problem with the heads. It's that spacing between it. Now, the thing is, does this look god-awful? Yes. But the thing is, my imagination's cooler than yours, so it's actually really cool in my imagination. But this is immersion breaking. That's where I draw the line. That's way too immersion breaking. I might have to actually just reconstruct the head, the neck, actually, because, the dragon head spacing is just way too weird. Alright. Man, I would definitely get sued for plastic surgery. I scoop out most of your face and rebuild it with plastic. Then they're like, that's not what I ordered. And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, what is it? The voices tell me what to do. The voices told me to get the scalpel and start scooping and filling with plastic. I don't know. They just told me to do that. I don't know why. Ask them. Lady, please stop screaming. Oh, you removed most of my face and replaced it with plastic. And? Oh, we call it plastic surgery for a reason. We don't call it not destroying your entire face with plastic surgery. Oh, you see, now it looks beautiful. Oh, that's perfect right there. Now that's what I've been looking to build this whole entire time. But now the thing is, like, what is it? This kind of looks weird, so we need to add another row of dragon heads. Alright, so our snout, neck, technically head. So you gotta be able to discern what's what. Yeah, you have eyeballs, right? Okay. They have eyeballs. That's the unfortunate thing. Alright, let's make their eyeballs. Alright, let's, what if I do this with that? Oh, God, that looks terrifying. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do the eyeball. Wait. You know, I'm seeing a problem. I think I have to replace the color of the neck because the eyeballs, I can't really do the eyeballs that I want. So we're gonna, let's have it be like a mix of like brown. Brown wool, and then like, what is it? Brown mushroom block. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see, was brown mushroom block. So let's rebuild this from the ground up once again. Can you all shut up? This is a construction site. We're working. Darn kids in there like, man, I really want to enjoy my day outside instead of going inside playing video. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. You're not allowed to go outside anymore. I'm calling the police. Wee woo, wee woo. Is that a child outside? We're sending your parents to 1 billion years jail. Time set, Dave. Cool. Ah, you see? Now that's art right there. Look at that beauty right there. Now let's go see our model real fast. I mean, look at you just have to, wow. That is, I don't think you've ever seen an artist in real life do something like that before. This is beautiful. You know what? Let's add another row of dragon heads. Wait, because you also have to, we haven't built the mouth yet. That's the problem. I need to build the mouth. Okay, that looks too weird to be the mouth, actually. Do you have a visible mouth on you? Actually, I can't even see it. It's a little too dark. All right, let's look at the other humps. Do you have Oh, let's get another one. Nope, let's get another one. All right, let's see. Oh, you don't have a mouth on you, actually. All right, let's fix this abomination. I was like, that looked so weird. Okay, the neck color is a little too weird. Let's have it be consistent. Look at that beauty. Oh, isn't that probably the greatest horse you've ever seen? Yeah, okay, let me look at our model real fast and let's see. Mane, check. Ears, check. Big snout, check. Eyeballs, check. Neck, check. Body, check. Hooves, check. Tail. Alright. And this is a commemorative horse now. Now, I hope everyone who's been having trouble with their horse lately feels a lot better looking at this image of this horse. Because I'll tell you, I feel really good about it. I feel like AI cannot compete with my level of artistry. You know, I like my horse art made by, like, the hands of a man and not the hands of a machine. What's that quote from the Bee movie? Or it's like, you know the funny taste in artificial sweeteners? I like it! Or it's like, what is it? No, it's like, I like my stuff made by man. This is beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful humps. Alright, I was thinking this was going to be about an hour of me trying to actually build this, but I'm so good at it, I built it in a lot less time. Look at that. I mean, I wish I could do, like, what is it? If I had, like, a cinematic mode where I could, like, set up cameras in Minecraft. There probably is a mod where I could get, like, multiple cameras in Minecraft. There definitely is, like, a cinema mode. Because what is it? If I could get, like, what is it? You know, like, those funny, like, TikTok transitions where they have a bunch of, like, lights and they switch between different angles? Oh, yeah, I could see. Because I go into F1, I no longer have, like, any, like, gloop blop on my screen. So then, boom, and it's like, boosh, boosh, boosh. And then it's like Sigma music in the background. Boop, 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 boop. And it's just the horse. Yeah. Okay, actually, I need to make the horse rider, actually. Who's going to be riding the horse? You're right. You're right, voices in my head. I need to add a rider for this horse, actually. Who would ride this horse? And who else would ride this horse? But let me see. Turtle, Sniffer, Dragon. What's a blue egg? What is this, like Stardew Valley? That chicken's not blue. That's a gray chicken. Stupid lying blue egg. Goddamn government. Bee, fox, dolphin. These eggs are kind of weird. Wait! It was like none other than LeBron James would be riding this, so I need... And then I need purple and yellow so we can get the Lakers. Alright, we gotta build Bronny James. Alright, let's what does the Lakers jersey look like? I don't know, something. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is uneven, so it's gonna look awkward anyway. Alright, so we're gonna put Bronny James here. Yes, yes. Alright, so I need black for the shoes. Alright, and then we'll have the, yeah, LeBron James's torso. And then we gotta put some yellow in for the Lakers. Yep. Some yellow in for the Lakers. Then we add Bronny James's head. Gotta make his head larger so we can fit his eyeballs. His head might be larger than his torso, but I mean, like, this is actually just a creative approach right now, so it's all gonna be fine in the end. Alright, so there's the body of LeBron James, and then we gotta add his notable beard. And then he became like Abe Lincoln at one point, so we gotta give him the Abe Lincoln hat. So LeBron James with his Abe Lincoln hat and beard that looks like it's detached from his body. Then we'll get his arms, and he will be holding a basketball. And he's gonna ride the humps like, what is it? He's gonna have his arm. Oh yeah, because the humps has to have reins, so we gotta build reins. What would the reins look like? And then the yellow. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful, Bronny James. Well, the question is, where's he gonna hold the basketball if he has to hold the reins? What if he holds the basketball and the reins at the same time? Because he holds both the basketball and the horse. Because he's LeBron James. Yeah. And also part Abe Lincoln. So here's LeBron James, Abe Lincoln, riding the magical humps. And where does the basketball go? And the basketball is going to go on his back because it's going to be like his jetpack booster, you know? So we'll have it be like 3 by 3, kind of. And there is the LeBron James basketball. We have LeBron James, Abe Lincoln, with his basketball that is supercharging on his back while he is riding a magical unicorn. With his beard that is slightly detached from his face. Actually, his beard's wrong. His beard should be... because it goes over his lips. Actually, this is the best I can do it because I made his face way too small. Pretend his lips are also covered by the... Well, now he looks like he's about to be a marauder. Kind of makes him look like a bandit if I do that. I mean, but otherwise, I think this is like the perfect body of LeBron James. I mean, look at the Lakers uniform. Look at the basketball. Look at the Abe Lincoln top hat, which actually it needs to be larger. And then we'll have it be orange to symbolize, the stripe on it will symbolize basketball. Yeah. What a beautiful masterpiece. About like 15 minutes left on this. What else can I add to this? Giant laser that shoots out of the Homs' face. Blue. We do that, and who are they blasting? Who is the enemy of LeBron James? You might say Don Cheadle because of the, what is it, the new Space Jam movie? Then we gotta add carpet, so it's like supercharged, or whatever it is. But actually, I think, who is the natural enemy of LeBron James? If you're out in the wild and LeBron James sees someone, who is like, what is it? Like, what's the food chain? Villagers. Villagers are the food chain. Villagers are the food chain. Yes. 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 But villagers aren't actually the food chain. That was a lie. I was just being a little evil there. A little silly, as one might say. I was like, let's break the bottom of this so it feels a little bit more like a railgun. It'd be nice if I could get a light to shoot through that, but I can't really. A beak, I don't think you can have a beacon be sideways. Me does not think. And then we'll add some chains. Ooh. Wait, wax copper chain. Wait. I have the chain go before the carpet. And then I get a lightning rod. Blah, blah, blah. I am a stupid idiot. That's what they just said to me right there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Add some yellow to symbolize electricity. Then you add the carpet on top. Actually, I think it still needs to be blue because we're trying to symbolize electricity here. If we want to build a railgun, we have to make it equal on both sides because it's magnetism. So the magnets have to both be repulsing each other in order to launch the target really far. In order to launch the thing really far. The reason why bullet trains go so fast is because of magnetism. Alright, so there is the railgun that LeBron James' horse has. So this railgun then shoots a giant... So who would it blow up? Yeah, who is the natural enemy of LeBron James? That is the question. You know what? I'm going to go to Google real fast and I'll let the... What is the natural predator of LeBron James? All right, let's see. Natural predator is a term generally used in biology for animals, but when applied to a person like LeBron James, it is a figure of speech used in sports or media. No. Let me figure out who is the specific opponent's teams. The Boston Celtics with Paul Pierce. Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant. Health issues and the aging process are an undeniable factor for any athlete with a long career. You know what? LeBron James getting older. It was Bronny. Yeah, it was Bronny. Yeah, it was Bronny. Yeah, I don't. Who said LeBron James? Yeah. Yeah, the natural enemy of Bronny is the aging process, because the GOAT can only play basketball for so long. So what represents the aging process and time? And time is a clock. Yeah, you're right. I need Bronny's enemy. What is the natural predator of Bronny Gems? Natural predator is a term for biology. Bronny James is a human professional basketball player, not an animal in the wild. So he does not have a... Okay. As the son of NBA superstar LeBron James, Bronny has been under massive spotlight. So Bronny has to kill his father, actually. So we're going to actually have to build LeBron James here. So, because what is it? Who else is in your way but your father, you know? Like, all the spotlight. Nepotism allegations. Health issues. Bronny experienced cardiac arrest in 2023. Oh, that's actually really unfortunate. So we're either... Okay, Bronny and the Magical Unicorn either have to blow up LeBron James or heart disease, because everyone hates heart disease. Performance expectations. Dive deeper in AI mode. Yes, I do want to dive deeper in AI mode. Write me a food chain with Bronny James as a secondary consumer. We're now building a food chain. Producer, algae, second driver. All right, I gotta show this. This is way too funny. This is... My God. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. So if I switch this on this side, does it immediately... Let me... Where do I, I'm gonna, does that, wait, let me pull up, oh, okay, I can hide it a little bit because of, I went into studio mode. Alright, let's pull up, what is the natural predator of Bronny James? Oh, it switched it anyway. Oh well. But I can just fade that in now. Yeah. Write me a food chain with Bronny James as a secondary consumer. So we have our producer, which is algae. We have our primary consumer, which is smelt fish. That's right, smelt fish. And then Bronny James is our secondary consumer, who eats fish such as salmon as part of his high protein diet. In this scenario, the smelt fish is the primary consumer because it eats the producer algae, and Bronny James is the secondary consumer because he eats the primary consumer fish. I thought it was smelt fish. This is rather inaccurate. Okay, so Bronny James actually eats smelt fish. I don't know who, like, the actual, like, what is it? Okay. Write me the food chain again with Bronny James as it, with now a tertiary consumer that eats Bronny James. All right, do me something funny here. Saltwater crocodile or polar bear? Oh man, my God, that's beautiful. That's freaking beautiful. I'm gonna. All right, so the natural enemy of Bronny James is polar bears. You know, who would have thunk? Who would have thunk that the main Oh my God. I gotta fix this because now this is oh wait, I can just do transform fit to screen. Boom. Beautiful. And then we'll fix that right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't need to be in studio mode anymore. Studio mode's stupid. If I want to pull up another Google tab, I need to make sure that I have, like, another thing open in OBS so I can switch to it without having it look that awkward. So, how many? Oh, it's almost been an hour now. All right, so this is about all the time I had planned for the stream. So, Bronny James's main enemy, thus the Unihomps' main enemy, is a polar bear. So what we're gonna do, since we don't have saltwater crocodiles in Minecraft, we're gonna build a lovely little house for a polar bear here. And we'll send it off here with a bang. And then Bronny James will never have to worry about man-eating polar bears ever again. Hello. Hello, buddy. Hello. Hello. Are you ready for a surprise, buddy? The roof is gonna crash down on you. I'll just tell you that now. Have fun. Bye. And like that, Bronny James is now safe from tertiary consumers such as the polar bear, but not the saltwater crocodile. And that's going to be the end of this stream. Alright, bye-bye. You know, this was originally about horses, but actually it was about Bronny James's adventure defeating polar bears. And now, for the next time, he will defeat the saltwater crocodile.